like, you know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turntables activated. Get ready. The most versatile hip-hop radio station in the world. You can talk about us, but you can't talk without us. Phenomenal radio. We are what radio should be. You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think? Holy where'd you find this?
You're locked into the #1 online radio station.
Here we go! It's not that your radio sounds strange. You just found a station that plays what you like. Phenomenal radio.
Radio just got a lot more fun. Thanks for listening.
Phenomenal Radio, PHENOMRadio.com, the most versatile hip-hop station in the world, where we take the power of the industry, put it in the hands of the independent. This is Global Audio Forensics, and I am one of your hosts at Slaystone Music, in here with a special guest and the staff that holds it down for the platform, the family. I'm throw it over to Dick James. And he gonna pass it, introduce our guest, and then everybody gonna introduce themselves. And we're going to get right into it. But make sure whatever platform that you're on, wherever you're watching this simulcast, hashtag 1000 network, hashtag indie advancement. These are our search engine optimization tools. And every hashtag that we use for that purpose, you will find how we've been doing this over 20 years online. Grow, build, and learn and connect with each network and platform you see listed on your screen right now. And this is Global Audio Forensics. Dick James.
Peace, love, and light to everybody that's checking in with us. Thank you for sharing your time. We are definitely very, very appreciative of it. My name is Timo, a.k.a. Dick James. I am co-owner to KPTX Digital Broadcasters, Phenom Radio, the most diverse radio station on the planet. I am also CEO and founder of the Industry Plug magazine. And to my left is Atlanta's Queen, Jazzy Libra.
Hello, how you doing? I am the Jazzy Libra, and I hail from Atlanta, Georgia. I am a podcast host, Jazzy Vibes, Jazzy After Dark. I am with the Who's Who. I do it all. I'm all over the city. I'm media. I'm a journalist. I'm a writer. I'm an actress. I'm all of the above. I'm hip hop fraternity president for the Atlanta chapter. So I am the Jazzy Libra.
I go by DJ Despair. I'm all the way out in Canada. Street Killers ENT CEO. Also a DJ and parties with Phenom Radio, with the Plug magazine, and from Rough Riders to Nerd DJs. The list goes on. We're happy to be here with our guest right now.
So, without further ado, we'd like you guys to show a warm welcome for the queen, the real official modern day queen of Southern Soul, the one and only, the beautiful Lacey.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Am I going to introduce myself?
Say it again.
Do I need to introduce myself? Or you already did it? That's it.
Reintroduce yourself and introduce yourself, because a majority of us know you. And then, like DJ Despair said, he all the way in Canada. So our goal and our agenda is to get Lacey all the way in Canada. So
yeah,
reintroduce yourself, baby. Tell us who you are.
First of all, my name is Lacey. A lot of people say Lacey Groove. Lacey is the name that's actually my, born name, or what you call, the real name, government name. And then I am out of Memphis, straight out of Memphis, Tennessee, born, bred, and fed. I'm a soul singer. I am in the Southern Soul genre of music. Been here almost about 18, maybe 18, almost 19. I don't want to tell too much because then people gonna start asking how
You
my age.
started
But
super young, baby.
yeah,
You
I
was barely a
did.
teenager.
I did. You know what? I'm trying to tell you, I was like 17 at the time. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
See, 17.
You
Yeah,
right at 36, 37
yeah,
almost.
yeah. That part. I just signed with Malaco Records. I'm sure a lot of people know about Malaco, the Johnny Taylors, the Tyrone Davis, the Denise Lascelles, the Shirley Browns, Mel Waiters. Okay. And then I am a part of the Recording Academy, which is part of the Grammy. We are part of the voting committee. I got actually accepted in that as of last year. First time went to the Grammys was this year in February. But other than that, I've been doing this thing for a minute and I'm just so grateful. I'm so excited and I talk a lot, so let me be quiet.
No, don't be
Don't
quiet.
be
Keep doing
quiet.
your thing
Cause
because
kudos,
I,
kudos,
I talk a
yes,
kudos,
lot.
give yourself,
kudos.
a pat on the back because what you
Hey,
just said is
toot your own
you have a
horn.
history. You
Yes.
have a work ethic that supersedes the normal. So let me tell you a little bit about yourself that I learned. Cause see,
Okay.
I'm hip hop, I'm R&B, I'm EDM, I'm everything, even a little bit of that blues.
Yeah.
Along with the rest of us on this panel, but me, when I came back home to Mississippi, my elder brother Riley, you know my big brother.
Uh-huh.
Riley and Yolanda and them. That's the family, your family. They they
Yeah.
they brought me to my first Southern Soul concert because I didn't know what the hell Southern Soul was. And Lacey
What?
was one of the headliners, along with what's his name that sings that really, really popular song. It was in West Point. And the Crossroad Band.
Yeah. Oh Lord, you talking about I'm trying I know him because Devo and them be singing with him all the time. Wait a minute, I already know. Rain Man. You not talking about Rain Man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
family for me.
I saw that country boy with that band that good old Mississippi boy. That boy broke
Straight
that thing
singing.
down and went to sing R. Kelly, and I was like, what
Yes.
the hell going on in here?
Sound like a
Yeah.
What the
vibe to me. Sound like
man?
a
My top
vibe to
was
me.
blown because I had not seen a live band that literally is known for blues music
Mm-hmm.
start off leading with the blues and then go from that to slow. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm like,
Right.
what the leading into Lacey. Now they were opening that and they
I
cut
remember.
the up. So that'll tell you what Lacey is about if they were that hot and they went on before her. Because in this profession, no matter whether it's performing music or comedy or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you can be the headliner because of your experience and because of your presence due to marketing things of that nature.
And
But
then
when
if
it
you have a
comes
hot song.
to that work, oh shit, no, don't put that excuse me, my friend, don't put that bitch on before me because I know that bitch gonna make me slave. And I didn't come
Oh,
here to slave. I came to get my
really?
little money, do my little couple joints, and get on down. Now you gonna goddamn it, I got to go on after her.
Oh Lord.
Cause she gonna get up there and she gonna sing that shit and she gonna kick them goddamn heels off. She gonna show you something that we might not have seen or experienced in a long time or ever in life. Cause I had not seen a country girl. I ain't know where the hell you was from. All I know is you got up there and you started singing that shit, and then you were so comfortable in your skin. It's like you
Mm-hmm.
knew who you was and you knew what you had to offer. So you were gaining a new audience, and you gained me. That was 12 years ago, baby. That was like 2013.
What? It's
So
been
what you saying that I'm gonna
I'm a
tell
fan.
you, I'm gonna tell you what I've been saying the whole time. Southern soul or music, period. It left that impression on you and it left that mark on you where you remember where you were. You remember all of these feelings that you were going through
right.
when you first heard her. That's what music does. That's what
Mm-hmm.
it's that feel good music. It
Yeah.
makes you just, it makes you feel good. I don't care what's going on in your life. It's
Right.
that feel good music, and I love that. Y'all have to excuse me, my eye is killing me. It's like something in it. But what you explain, how you passionately let us know your first encounter with Miss Groove, okay?
Okay.
Basically it was a vibe. You felt their
Totally.
vibe. You
Wow.
felt their vibe, and you remember that vibe.
Yeah.
That's it, and I love that.
To
Thank you.
me, and I'm sure she's heard this or heard something like what I'm about to say, but I just want to take the time in the moment to say this because in life, when you're great, you have to be compared to someone who was great prior to your arrival. And so we love Miss Betty Wright.
Oh,
That is who
yes.
introduced us to this music that we're so favored towards today. And you
Mm-hmm.
are the modern day Betty Wright. Let's just give that up to you because that is exactly who that is. That is exactly who you
Wow.
are, even though you are who you are. But you've taken the torch. You didn't get the torch handed to you.
Right.
You took the torch and you're
Mm.
carrying that torch
Yeah.
boldly. So I just want to say, look, the best is yet to come.
Yeah.
Everything that you've done to where you are today, it just served as your experience. Now you're not a beginner. Now you're someone who's more of a professional and you're an educator. You're an
Right.
influencer. So you got some work to do because you got a mountain that you still got to climb. And by the
Right.
time you get there, because you're only 36, 37 years old, let's not
Period.
let's not forget that part. By the time you arrive, you're going to be able to do what you're doing now, and you're going to look back at all the things that you were able to accomplish regardless to the obstacles that were placed in your journey, because your creator, our creator, they built us for these things that we have to deal with in this life. That's the reason why we're here. We
Right.
create a certain chemical balance, cosmetic balance, and you're a part of that.
Yeah.
Music is the story of our lives. And you're
Right.
one of the main authors during a time that's really in desire for your type of passion that you bring to the industry and to the listeners.
Yeah.
So, without going further and me doing all this, because I just really love you, and that's just what it is. So
Oh, thank
I
you.
want them to hear some of that good old music. So if Dr. Stone would kindly oblige us, and then we'll allow Jazzy and Dr. DJ Despair to, have a conversation with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Indeed. Indeed,
Thank
we have the legendary Lacey Groove, Global Audio Forensics, sounding something like this.
Now it was just not long ago. I just knew you was the one that I was looking for. I ain't gonna lie, your love was good, and we would do it for as long as we could. Now you were stroking from side to side, and you would turn that thing around and lay back, let me ride, just like the oldest said. You would stand up in it. I guess you took advice from mom, and boy, you became licking. All I want is your juicy lips. It's just something about your stuff I just can't get enough. All I need is your juicy lips. The way you put that thing on me, you make me weak in the knees. Now hold up, wait a minute. Why you out here bragging to your friends? I don't like you like that. Don't want no relationship. All I want is you to please me with those juicy lips. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm wrong for this. I'm wrong for this. Y'all men do this all the time. Denise was right. A man can give it, but he can't take it, boy, you bout to lose your mind. All I want is your juicy lips. It's just something about your stuff I just can't get
Global Audio Forensics, PhenomRadio.com. You just heard Lacey Groove, Juicy Lips. Miss Lacey, let us know about the recording record, the process, who wrote it, how was it for you in the studio, just how it evolved to what it is.
Juicy Lips, and I didn't get it. Well, for some reason, I can't hear it when you guys play it, so I didn't know which song you all were coming up with first. But Juicy Lips, it actually started off as a song called All I Want Is Your Lovin'. The track was done and produced by my manager, Jerry Flood, and we both went in on the lyrics. We kind of took a little bit from Theotis, and then we took a little bit from Denise LaSalle. When we actually started to do it. And then I think Bruce was, when we did it, it was supposed to, all I want is your loving. And then it was like, well, you know what? The way Theotis is saying stand up in it. And then, you got Denise. Well, no, you got Marvin Cease talking about the candy liquor. Why we just can't say all I want is your juicy lips? So we thought about it. We was like, that's a good idea. So we did it. We never really promoted Juicy Lips. Juicy Lips just got legs and started taking off. It was a blast trying to record it. I was still trying to feel the music because I was still more in the R&B-ish feel when we did it. But then, once we got it going, I actually started liking it and started singing it. And the rest is history. But people just started to like it. Over the years, it has changed because I've gotten a little bit more dramatic with it instead of just letting it come out like what you hear in a show. It'll be totally different from what you hear right now.
What's some of the difference we would hear?
Well, I'm a drama queen by fun. Fun. Let me say that right. I'm a good drama queen, but it's more like acting. I'm theatrical with it. So when I get ready to sing it, instead of you hear the music. And it was just not long ago. See, we got to be theatrical. All I want is your juicy lips. Then the music got.
Come on now.
You gotta come on with it. And right. It's just something about yourself. I just can't get enough. The music. I gotta have it. Come on. All I need, is your juicy lips. Then the music. I told you I talk too much. Stop it when you want to. The way you put that thing on me. The way you put that thing on me. The way you put that thing on me. Yeah. And then I just go from there. But what you hear is just, now right. It was just not long ago. I just knew you were the one. See, you see the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Indeed.
Hey, Stone, y'all, look, that's what I was introduced to, and I had not seen that. I seen a lot of
you
stuff.
Weren't used to it. You weren't ready. You weren't ready.
Oh my goodness.
She looked like she give a shout.
She started
out.
I
just love what I do, guys. I get excited. I'm amped up now, so let me calm
down. It's okay.
Down.
You don't have
no.
Never be sorry for being you.
Keep that same energy. We love it.
What she did was she did a rendition of Denise LaSalle or Betty or whatever. And so I was under the presumptions that she was gonna do what the Crossroad Band did. She was just gonna play other folks' music. And when she came with that juicy lip shit, and I like, hold up, now this ain't nobody else shit. That's what made me go in for her, because I'm like, oh no, she's fantastic, because she's not just a cover artist. She got her own original music. And the business started going in because Lacey, shit, I'm an artist too. And I know about authorship, publishing, writing.
Right.
That's how we get our residuals. So
exactly.
Like, wow, yo, look. Shout out to anybody that gets an opportunity to attend a concert with Lacey. You just got an example. You just got an example. That's a light example. Man, that girl gonna show her ass, literally. And you gonna enjoy everything about it.
He putting a whole lot of weight on me.
You
You
can
put
handle it. You got it. I'm not
you putting a
saying
whole lot.
anything that, and look, let me drop this jewel on you because I wasn't. But since you're here, I'm gonna do this. Because in the background, me and Jerry been talking about this writer thing, collaboration with you with our partner who is a multi Grammy, platinum artist. And
What?
our goal is to get Lacey the nod with the Grammys that she deserves because hey, look, I ain't just giving you this title. That's really who you are. On a Zoom call with the urban influencer 3 weeks ago, I was on there with Jeter Jones and DJ Big O six six six
Okay.
oh
Oh,
one.
Jeter is the. We love
Okay.
Jeter.
Okay. So see, it was Jeter who brought Lacey's name up in a conversation. Someone asked, "Who would you say is the best female in Southern Soul?" And Jeter did what I would have did. Jeter said, "Well, shit, hands down, it's got to be Lacey. Uh, her performance is unmatchable." And but
Jeter
what the
said that.
conversation lingered a little further, and what was said was Lacey came in before social media. If Lacey came during the era of social media, God damn it, Lacey probably would have been made Southern Soul a general 10 years ago because she's the type of artist that could propel this genre to that level. So, what they're saying is Lacey needs that catalog. And Lacey needs an accredited author to help her get those credentials that she deserves because there's nothing else that she can add to her resume. The only thing she needs now is that goddamn Grammy because she deserves it because she's on that level of the artists who have earned those titles and those awards. She's just in a genre that's not necessarily grown to that level from a business perspective as of yet, but that's where we are now. We're in the meetings, we're in the conferences, and that's the reason why we're having these conversations. They're looking for artists right now that are ready that they could put on the ballot that could win, and Lacey's name came up. So what I did before the Zoom call was over, shit, I went to calling my partner McCallie, and letting him know, look, god damn it, you got all these um, plaques for writing for Tony Braxton, Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, Carl Thomas, everybody who was on Bad Boy staff. Shit, Master P, the goddamn Temptations, you fucking name it. And he from Mississippi right here with us too. That's First Blood. So he said, course. I sent them those records that I asked y'all to send. I said, look, boy, before you even listen to these records, now I'm telling you, you gonna goddamn hear Betty Wright, and you gonna know what to come with when you hear her. I said, man, look, I gotta get back to the Zoom call, but I'm telling you, I need you to get on board. So I sent them the records, and before I even got off the Zoom call, this Negro called me back. Oh shit, blah 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 blah. So we're in the background working, me and Jerry and them and the staff. So look, you're up next. Keep doing what you're doing. Everything about you is beautiful. Your spirit, your energy, your voice. God gave you a gift and you know how to goddamn deliver it. It ain't been nobody like you in the last 10, 15 years. You are the one. What we're doing like every so many years, 10, 15, 20 years, like what just happened recently with Tevin Campbell, the same shit is going on with you right now. You're about to get reintroduced to the world, not just in the Southern Soul markets. Lacey is that chick. You just so happen to be coming out of the genre of Southern Soul. You're the leader right now. So trust in it, keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna get the call, and we're gonna get these records together because I heard the song and I told them. Yeah, this is one of the ones, but I need like two more. We need her to have two or three of them. Because once we get you in, you're going to be unstoppable.
And
Jazzy
take
Lee.
them flowers. Take them flowers because guess what? God blessed you with the gift of gab. And he blessed you with the gift of gab for a reason. You're a performer. So when you get on stage, you got to hold that crowd attention. So you hold your head up high. Don't be, afraid that, oh, they might think I speak too much, I talk too much. No, no, ma'am. Take them flowers. If someone say you talk too much, You're talking too much. That's them just listening slow, and they probably are slow. It's okay. Their attention span is not where you are, and you're not even. They're probably not even on your level. So don't never, dim your light for some to make someone else feel comfortable. Don't ever do that. And I don't know where she went, but I just wanted to let her know that because she was saying how she felt she was talking too much. Don't do that. No, don't do that. I want her to feel comfortable with speaking and speaking up and speaking out. And if you have something to say, it's okay. They're gonna listen or you're gonna make them listen.
Right. Indeed, man. DJ Despair, what you think, man? What you over there stewing on, man?
Man, some when you're giving flowers to people, a lot of people don't know how to take it because they don't get it. You know what I mean? It's like you
It's from the
always look
heart.
for well, that too, but a lot like see guys like me and Timo and Slate, we've done this for years. And since we've been together, it's been a long ride because I've been around Slate for a good minute now. Like we become brothers, we become friends. I watched him start a family. I watched him change into the man he is now. A lot of people don't go through that experience where they could say like, "You're a good person. We've been good." We've never been in a room together, none of us, and we have the relationship as brothers where I could talk to them and speak on things. And when
Can
you
y'all
in
hear
a
me?
Yeah,
yeah, we
Yes.
can hear
baby, you
you.
good.
You see, when you in this industry, we're giving someone their flowers and telling someone they're great because they don't get that every day at home. A lot of people don't believe in what we do, and a lot of people think this is a joke. You know what I mean? Because the money's not there, this is not there, that's not there. But your passion is there, and you know what's going to come out of it. Every day you do something, you know what's going to come out of it. We started from a phone conversation with nobody seeing each other. Then when Zoom first opened up, we were little bubbles. And then now look at us, face to face. And over the years, we developed a relationship from podcasts and being on FaceTime and stuff. You know what I mean? And he's blessed my platform. I've blessed his platform. It's each one teach one, each one support one. A lot of people don't care anymore. Everybody wants to see you downfall.
And you know what? Just to chime in on that, it's I don't want to say refreshing, but it makes you feel good when you have a genuine heart and you can feel the energy through these devices, through the conversation and the facial expressions and appearances when you know it's genuine. And see the reaction, how she was reacting to the favor and the grace and the gifts and the blessings that Dick James was speaking through actions he took on her behalf and on the universe behalf without her even knowing about it. You see what I'm saying? And then here come Jazzy with the energy and speaking those words of empowerment and energy into that same situation, and then despair with you. And so things like this, atmospheres like this, for me, just make it worth. You can't buy that. You can't put a price on that. For somebody praying for you or devoting time in their mental space to your situation and what you got going without it being attached to something to come from it for them, without it being attached to vanity or some dollar amount, and them taking out their time to pour that into you is invaluable. And just to hear how it developed with the conference call and who's this and the DJ conversation with Dick James on the urban influencer. And we know some of it behind the scenes that's working that we put our hands to, but there's a higher power that comes from that allows us to do that. You know what I mean? So just to see how that was playing out and how you were talking about how she was just kind of receiving it, like not even knowing that was all going on. And then here we are today. She's back in the background, but her camera's not on. So I'm waiting for her to get it back on and put her back on the stage. But here she is right here.
Oh, Lord. Look, we about to rebuke this devil.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, look, right
when blessings go up, honey, that's the look. I don't give the devil credit, but when blessings go up, That's when mess start to get the stirring, but God is always in control.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm like, well, what just happened? I mean, what the? And I'm
what just happened was blessings, and that was the devil trying to disrupt it. But we not gonna let him have it.
No, we ain't gonna let him have this one, baby. You can't have this one. Look, you got to get thee behind me.
Oh, that way.
That's right.
Gone out that door.
Lord, and then I'm choking up. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to.
This is real. That's
okay.
why. That's why our simulcast.
You know what?
Our radio
Sometimes
station is #1 digital radio station in the country because of the content like this. We bring on genuine people that we know the people are gonna love and get behind and support and always have, and more than likely always will. We trust in your actions, we trust in your word, and we trust in your direction, and we trust that you're gonna be able to deliver.
you see, there's a lot of people in this world that never got a chance to actually branch out the way they really did because the industry favored certain people. And now you're around a bunch of people who favor the underdogs. You see, this is the game. This is not a game for us. This is life because we're underdogs too. So, you know what I mean? It's like we all artists too. We have music out also, but we take time out of our time to go help other people understand the things that we learned and the things that they didn't understand. And for someone like you in the industry, you've taken up a new plateau to you have an amazing voice, you have amazing attitude. Don't ever let that shine away from you because and don't let everybody think you talk too much. People think we talk too much. Like, geez, me and Timo could be on the phone for 3 hours and turn around and go, damn, we got to do something. Like, you know what I mean? And then we drag other people into the conversation, then it extends. You know what I mean? Like, but when you're good and genuine, let it out. Be happy.
Right.
I could care less what people think. Like for real. Like
and we believe I'm not this ain't taken away from nothing that nobody's sharing with you, Miss Groove. I know and believe that you do that. You know what I mean? But sometimes humility is taken as, you know, that you're holding yourself back or whatnot. And you shining your light through your music. Just through the bars you sang here to show us the dynamic level of your performance versus the record we just played here on this platform without the band, without the stage, without the lights, lets us know exactly who you are and that you give when you're supposed to and how you do it. So that's dope. You know what I mean? That's dope for me. Do you have anything to share before we play another one of these snippets?
Well, it also gave me a visual of what Mr. Timo, Mr. Dick James was speaking of when he first experienced her. When she broke out in them bars and let us know what's the difference between her show and her on, you know, in the studio, it gave me an entire visual of what he was speaking of when he first encountered her and what turned him on to Southern Soul, what just led him to her and what led him to the conversation he took upon himself to have outside of her presence, which is a blessing. So you gave me a visual. You did that for me. He explained his time, but you gave me a visual, and I thank you for that. And I can't wait to hear your next song.
Thank you.
And
when we be in the studio, and it's so weird. Jerry and I go. Sometimes we be rattling because in the studio he wants me to be this laid back. Well, he wants me to sing, but it's like don't put too much in it. Just put enough. It's like commercial wise, and I don't be feeling it commercial. I want to go straight in it. So when they hear the music, I kind of like okay, but on a show, I do better. The way I be singing on the show is where I be wanting to sing in the studio, and that's where we bump heads at a lot because I be wanting to just go at it. And he was like, "No, you don't do that. You got to give them. Wait till they hear this." I said, "Oh, Lord." So
that's the problem I have with my artists. I tell them to go in the studio and sound like you gonna do on stage. You see, I don't know why certain people are telling people to hold back because I want to hear that on a record. I don't like the laid back stuff on a record. I want to hear how you really sound live on record.
Right.
And that's the
When
whole thing about when
mm,
people are taking away the essence from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when you listen to and I understand why they're doing it now because of digital.
Okay.
See, when it was vinyl, a whole nother story. You could
Right.
acoustics to the way to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Digital, you could only go so far, right?
Yeah.
Because you even notice these days Mariah Carey's holding back.
Yeah.
Until the live performances.
Thank you.
Because
Miss Groove.
that was their module for selling the product. The
Right.
live
Well,
performance, and they wanted to capitalize off of every way they could sell and make revenue. That's the module of the industry.
I'm
And
gonna
Yeah.
your
speak
performance
for.
or your video is your biggest merchandiser.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna speak for the party goers. I'm gonna speak for the concert goers. I'm gonna speak for uh, the hostess standpoint. I'm
Yeah.
gonna speak for a lot of things, honey. I don't want you to hold back. When you in the
Okay.
studio, when you in the studio and you making that record, I want to be able to feel how you were feeling and what you're singing about. I want to visualize it, and I want to feel that music
Right.
because that's what music does for me. Great
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
So
Real
who's
quick, I
ever,
want
I
to
agree.
piggyback on that and then let you continue.
yeah,
Because what you're saying is, as an engineer, you can create different versions of that record
Mm-hmm.
simply by the style and the variation of your performance in the studio. That could be a
Right.
live performance version of that record.
Mm-hmm.
And then the engineer could also create a commercial radio edit version. That's the engineer's job. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the engineer, he or she, their ass being lazy and they don't want to have to put in that extra work, but that's what you're getting paid for.
I
Right.
like that authentic. You very authentic. That's
Absolutely.
what I like.
Thank you, sis. I appreciate
When I'm listening to music, I want to hear it. That way, when
it.
I go to a concert, I'm like, she brought it even more. Oh,
Hmm.
she brought that thing, and I don't want to be caught off guard. Like, well, I ain't know she give a show like that. I mean, well, that's a good thing too.
Right.
That's a good thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think
the
that's his
surprise.
perspective. I think that's what Jerry normally wants to do. Is like he just kind of be more the laid back of the commercial, or don't give everything. And then
Right.
when it's time for the show, then they'll see, you know, well,
Yeah.
she can actually sing, or she don't. Wait a minute, that's the same one I was, I don't.
Yeah, you can take it to that level in
Right.
your live performance. And that's pretty much what he's doing, reserving you for your live
Right.
performance.
That's
Because that's
that's
how
what
you're
I.
going to get your biggest pay and collect the most of your revenue that you're going to earn as a live performer.
Right.
So he's just using it from a business
From
perspective.
a
It's not
business.
really to hold you
Plus, it
back.
can also enhance your voice to work with things on the audio. And then once you're live, you do you. But, sometimes people don't want you to kill your vocal cords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
see, I was gonna say that too before she did, and y'all brought it to this side, that other perspective. Well, he may not necessarily be doing it from a negative standpoint.
Right.
He might be doing it from a business angle. Like, I
Yeah.
know you give this power, but we're gonna reserve that on the audio for this,
Right.
and we're gonna let that energy exude at the live for, And so, shout out to Jerry, shout out to your whole team.
Absolutely.
Right.
You gotta look at it.
Shout out Jay Flood.
Damn
I
right.
normally
People in the
trust his
room.
judgment.
That's what I call them flood.
I normally trust him.
Flood, what
Although
you
we be
doing,
like
man?
this.
When you walk people in the room, you play the record, but then when they walk you in the room and you do your thing,
Yeah.
It sounds like
Show
something.
out.
It sounds like it's
Show
something
out.
else. It's like,
Show
Yeah.
out. I can see you showing out.
Yeah.
I can
I
see
do
you.
okay.
Oh, y'all just heard that song. Oh, okay. Let me go on and show you what it really sounds like.
we're
Show
gonna
out.
let's hop into this other record real quick, and then we're gonna play a couple more snippets. But we're gonna hop into this record, come back, let you talk to us about it, and let us
Okay.
know how it came about. And yeah, I'm ready to see what's going on with it.
Okay. I don't know what song it is, but okay.
All right, here it
element
is.
of surprise, baby.
Okay.
Global Audio Forensics. You just heard it live here. Miss Lacey Groove, Sex You Up. Miss Lacey, let us know how that record came about, how it was birthed, and how has it evolved. She froze, huh?
I see that. It's crazy.
Hey, we ain't worried about it. What you think about? Oh, there she is. There she go.
That's what. Oh, but I thought about the song.
No, let us know how the record was birthed and how has it evolved since it came about.
Well, that record was that was not my song. That was by Color Me Bad.
Right.
We redid that song. It was Bruce Billups' idea. Bruce is out of Atlanta, Georgia, and it was his idea to come up with something like, hey, let's redo Sex You Up. So when I heard the song, I'm a hard singer. So when I heard the song, they were getting me to sing. Here we go again, getting me to sing. So they were getting me to sing soft, airy. But I did it. It was more air this time singing it. And like I said, it was Bruce's idea. Of course, we have to give credit to Color Me Bad because it was their song, not mine. And it actually did really, really good. That song did really good for me. I like doing it. I just like singing, but I really love doing it. It was a challenge because I'm not an airy singer. I don't sing breathy, but it took me a little minute to get it, but it went once I did it.
Color Me Bad didn't even do it Aries. They killed it. Like, I don't know, like I get what you're saying now, listening to the track. I believe in what you're saying because in your mind, you know where you could take it.
Right. So,
and you.
And I think that's what I didn't mean to cut you off. I guess that's what they were trying to get me, because y'all have to, when I did my first CD in 2006, that was with the JEA label, the Barcades or whatever. But Archie Love recorded me, and every song that we sung on, you're gonna hear me, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. So this time, I think they were trying to get me to do something totally different, and it actually worked. It actually worked, to be honest. But yeah, it was airy. But like I said, once I do it live, I don't really do it. I do it sometimes airy. It depends on the mood that I'm in, because it's more of a sex appeal song. And they kept saying, well, you got to feel sexy. So normally when I'm doing it in a show, I be like, all my sisters, or even if it's Mother's Day. Now, if it's Mother's Day, you already know what time it is. You already know. Ain't no sense.
Break that thing on down. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell the guys, it's Mother's Day, right? Ladies, what we want, I'm just
that part.
Yeah,
that part.
At that point, I'll get that little sex appeal, and then I may even come in and throw a little, the better right, tonight is the night, and I'd be like, y'all what? And it make me a woman. So yeah, I'm always gonna turn my song around. You ain't gonna never hear it the exact same way you hear it. Right?
You be feeling yourself. And it's okay. I love it. That's what make a great show. That's when you be feeling yourself. You feel that song, because the song make you feel yourself.
I be in my heart. It does something to me when I
hear. It's not on you.
I can tell y'all this, and this is honest God truth. And I think, well, Jerry really knows. He knows more about my whole little life thing that goes on in my life on every day. But I can be feeling crazy, like something could just have happened. And I get a call, something happened. There's always something going on. Never a dull moment. And then I be feeling so bad. I could just had some tears roll down my face. But when that doggone music come on, it's so comfortable up there on that stage for me. It's like something is telling me, okay, you got peace right here. This is your peace. And that's my peace when I'm on that stage. Oh my God. I can't. Woo! But anyway, go ahead. I'm somewhere. I I just feel comfortable. I'm all, whatever I'm feeling, it's gone. Whatever pain or whatever anger, if I'm mad at something, and I try not to be, but it goes away. And then I see the people, oh my God, when they be like, Lacey, we love you. I'm like, oh my God. And I just gotta do this. I gotta do this for y'all. I don't care if it's 150 or 205. That 5 gonna get that same show that the 150 or the 250 or the 2050 gonna get. Period.
And that's the way it should be. And I can see your passion through the way you speak about your music and music in general, and speak about how you create it. I see your passion.
Yeah,
I see your heart.
Indeed.
I see your heart.
Well, we're gonna jump into this next snippet, and then we're gonna come back and let you talk to us about it. Sounds something like this.
Save me, I'm blind. Can't get you out of my mind. Forget the promises. Release me of my faith. It's more than I can take. Help me understand. Love never lost. Always strive. Flying high. Won't hit the ground. Blowing horns in a minor key. Play me a funky tune inside of me. Gotta let the music play. 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 Fly with me.
So we just got a snippet of it. So let us know a little bit about it.
Music makes everything okay. I don't care what you're feeling, what kind of relationship you're in. If you notice, if you're happy, you got and you music coming on, you jamming. If you sad and they playing something, music coming on, you still jamming. Music makes everything okay. It's just something about music that just helps. It heals the soul. It heals the inside of you. Whatever's going on inside of you, it actually helps to heal it. and that's one of the reasons why we came up with that music and that title, those lyrics. You just gotta let the music, because it makes everything okay. A lot of people say, nah, music don't do nothing for me, but 95% of the people in the world today, when you hear, they play music all the time because it relieves. Sometimes music relieves stress. If you think about it, think about when you doing yoga or when you meditating. When you meditate, what you hear in the background is real soft, quiet music, because what does it do? It relieves the stress. You be doing like this here.
The flow of water.
Yeah, the flow of water. It's something about music that helps.
It feeds your soul. It's soul food.
Thank you. Thank you, sis.
Judy Mob already said it. It's soul food. It's food for your soul. I'm sorry.
So did Marvin Gaye.
Yeah,
Marvin Gaye put that in there too. Music. It's just like music.
Yeah.
Just like yes. Yes.
And he did. I'm telling you, it is the actual truth. I'm telling you, I'm a witness to it. That was dealing with some relationships, and I had like a mixture in that, but I just want y'all to fly with me, to the Milky Way. Let's go here, because we going where the music gonna make everything okay. At this point, we're like, it's out of our body. We're not in our body. We're out of our body, because we're right here where the music is just, it's like you're in a whole nother world. You can just,
you in the galaxy. You vibing. You vibing. That's why.
It's even better when you throw the headphones on, because then you can hear the bass. You can hear the drums. You can hear all the instruments. You can hear the melody. Oh, You know what I'm saying?
And I like to play my music loud.
That too. I love my music
I like
loud.
to feel I like to feel it
But
in the car,
gotta let
at
the music play
home.
'cause it makes
I like the speakers extra.
Yes.
I like that extra thump, so it's a feeling.
And then get you a little wine if you don't, because I'm not a hard liquor drinker. People call
I like
me
my
red
red wine.
Okay, get you a little wine, put that music on. Whatever you feeling at that moment, what they say, cow gun, take me away. That's about to take you somewhere.
They don't know about that. Some people may not know about that.
Oh, I know about that cow gun.
I
might not look like it.
No, we know about it. We know about it.
I might not look like it. I love it, but baby, I know about that cow gun.
Yes, you don't know. I didn't mean you specifically.
And you know how the boys used to make the tapes for the girls, or the girls used to make the tapes for the boys, and we would put our favorite music on there to express what we want to say. That was a love letter. In so many words, that was a love letter.
Period. You ain't got to
do no love. You ain't got to say nothing to that boy. You just hand him or that girl. You just hand them a tape and put their name on it.
If you think of, look, the song says you don't need no words. Just play me a funky tune and fly me like a bird, baby.
Baby, I'ma lay back. I'ma lay back and I'ma chill and I'ma let this music and what you doing or whatever vibe we got going on, I'ma just fly and I'ma just vibe in the galaxy and I'ma let it take me away.
It's funny growing up in the era.
You all right with me, sis?
Grew up in an era where DJs and people always talked on the mic, always talked to the crowd, and then becoming a DJ that never talked, just spoke with music and samples, and it bothered people for decades because it's like, why don't you speak? You have a voice. Da da da. I go, no, the music. I don't need to talk. I don't need a mic man. My skills and what I play is expressing how I am. Because a lot of people don't DJ to express or play music to express how things are going. Starting off with her song and then go into another love song, then go into another breakup song, then a song that replied back to that song. And then by the time you finish listening to the slow jam mixtape, you're like, I used to do breakup mixtapes.
Yeah.
I used to be like love making mixtapes. I know a lot of kids in the city that was made off of my actual explicit mixtapes, and Jody C did a lot for a lot of people.
Oh,
Marvin Gaye put a lot of people to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they took away now.
He made people wake up.
Hey, you know what? And sleep.
It's the difference in the food for the soul, though. Mm-hmm. It's a different type of food.
Right. What I meant though by that, but it meant people to sleep together. But I didn't want to go to the death.
Oh, so it's like,
but in the industry that we've been in, who plays slow music at the end of the night anymore? Who plays R&B to build up the crowd? You remember you used to play R&B, the women got on the dance floor. Then you played the nigger shit, and then you played the slow jams at the ends, so you could sit there and talk shit in the girls' ear. That don't happen no more.
It's starting that. They starting to move them sections out the floor. Shout out to Big Gil, Sky Watley, and Cupid. Shout out to him.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes, DJ Cool. They starting to move them. Yeah, they starting to move them sections out the middle of that flow, and and with the music and just the people in general. Because me personally, if I got to dance in VIP, it's okay. But I'm be on top of your furniture. I'm dancing because I don't have no place. Because I like the two step. I like the dance. I
went to a club and the dance floor had couches on it.
That's why I said I'm gonna be on your couch. Yes, they have tables. And it's okay, But I just feel like if it's a small club, you need to make accommodations for the people that like to dance. They also said they don't dance no more, but yes, they do.
All they do is this.
Exactly. Who said that? But guess what? They turning it back around, baby. They moving them sections out the floor.
We were on a party in May, and it was all of us, me, Pokey, Tuck, Tucker, Fat Daddy, who else? Anyway.
And I love all of them.
Oh, girl, I love them all too. All of us just, hey, when I say we vibe, we vibe. But there was no, the little area was so small. But when I tell you, when it was time for dancing, baby, they was all on the ships of furniture and everything.
It don't matter, yeah.
It didn't matter. They didn't care nothing about it because I was on top of one too. I'm sorry, but sorry, Carnival. But anyway, talking like, man, y'all gonna make us have to pay for these. Well, I just what y'all have to do because we need some spots to dance.
Because that's what music does. I'm telling you, that feel good music, baby. We all are out seeking something because something personal we are all going through in life.
Yeah.
So music feeds whatever we're going through, and it brings that happiness out of us. It makes us forget about that dark time that we're going through. Sometimes it makes us live in it and accept it. And after we finish crying, we're gonna put something on that's gonna make us feel good.
Right.
That's gonna bring back the healthy memories or the good memories from the good times. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm telling you, so music is it's a bipolar type situation, but it's love.
That's the best way to put it.
It's love. It's love. It's for your soul. It's for your heart. And I'm only speaking for myself, but I know that a lot of people can relate.
I can relate. Yes. You speaking for me too, Sid. Thank you.
You're speaking for all of us as of right now because you're saying what's proper.
I'm telling you that it's love.
Yeah.
I envision everything. And I know I remember when recording songs and or writing down some lyrics on a piece of paper and putting a boy's name on it and giving it to him. Because that one sentence in that song stuck out to me and made me think about that boy I wasn't supposed to be thinking about anyway, but I was being fast.
Right.
You get what I'm saying. That was that love language. That was our love language without saying it, Hey, I like you.
I used to tell Shirley Jones. Shirley Jones is a really good friend of mine. She's just like a sister to me. And I said, you know what? You used to sing this song, Do You Get Enough? Get Enough Love? I was like, oh my God, that was the best song ever because that's all I could think about. Was Do You Get Enough? It was just that one song just did it for me. I mean, it had me, and I was a teenager. Well, I was in early junior high school anyway. But that's like, she was like,
did you understand what she was speaking of?
Huh?
Did you understand what she was speaking of?
I understood everything. I understood it, but it was a little boy that was at school that I really liked. They just sung about the song when it came on.
So you weren't getting enough attention from him.
I guess I wasn't. I just liked the song, and I thought about him every time I heard it.
I feel you, because as an adult, honey, I put on a song, and look. I'm single, honey, and I can mingle. But I'm just saying, so, as a single female, when I hear certain music, I'm like, oh, I need to call somebody. So it do make you, think about some certain experiences, that you done had with somebody or your past.
Yeah, music can take you there.
Sometimes you don't need to go back. Don't look backwards. Just have that moment.
Music will take you places.
It'll take you places where
that you want to go and you don't want to go. You be like, girl, put that phone down. You forgot.
No.
You're like, girl, don't worry about him no more. He ain't no good.
Matter of fact, let me change this song.
Yeah, let's turn that song out. Let's play something else. And then they were put up. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. Hey, you only you had a whole nother vibe by then.
That part, I forgot about that. Mm-hmm.
Hey, all we gotta do is say the electric slide. All right, that part right there. For years I used to watch everybody dance to that, beg for me to play it, and then one day I said it, and then now these kids are actually putting it on YouTube, going I remember the day when I found out the electric slide was about a vibrator. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But nobody knew about that. You didn't know that?
Well, guess what? I just found out today, years old, that the electric slide is about a vibrator. I did
Yeah.
not know. Thank you for that knowledge.
Wait a
I
minute.
Wow.
had no
Is that
clue.
You
the
can't
Hold on,
see
hold
it.
on, hold
It's
Yes,
on.
it
electric.
So
is.
when it's
You
but
can't feel it. It's electric.
I want to feel that vibrator. So what? Now you're gonna make me play the song. You're gonna make me play the song. Cause what? Are you
The
serious?
biggest, the
It's
largest.
always been talked about. Like the people, that's what it's about. You guys got to
Bring it,
go
bring it,
back
bring
and
it,
really
bring it.
listen to songs now because everything was questionable what was played back in the days. You didn't really understand what they were saying until you really analyze it. Y'all were too busy dancing to it and having the fun. Just like, yeah, it's electric, but you didn't know what it was talking about. What else is electric?
Well, I don't want nothing electric that I can't feel.
Give us a
It's
shout out real quick before we get out of here. We're gonna play one more record.
Lord Jesus, you done bless my soul with that one.
I
I
did
got to do my
not know.
homework.
You'll never
Thank you,
listen to the
Queen.
song the same again.
And I used to
I would
sing. I used to sing the song at the casino.
I would never
Oh
look
my
at that
God.
song again the same. So when I do the electric slide, I'm gonna be dancing like it's a vibrator. Oh Lord Jesus,
Oh
I don't know.
So Lacey,
yes,
August 2nd, Saturday, Artesia, Mississippi,
yes.
the 27th annual Artesia Day Festival. You're one of the headliners on Saturday night.
And I can't wait to see her show.
Saturday night. Who else?
That's right.
Who else? Wait a minute.
August 2nd,
Who else is on the show? I don't know why I can't. Where the flyer
TK
is?
Soul,
Yes, that's my boy.
Marcellus the singer,
Okay.
Oh,
Lacey,
mm,
Okay.
J Morris Music Group,
Okay. Okay.
my favorite.
yes, Bree
You like? Yeah,
Carter,
they good now. They good.
Knee
Bree
deep,
Carter,
baby.
Jay Lake,
Okay.
and Nick Marquis,
Never got a chance to meet Jay Lake. Met Marquis before. Nick Marquis.
PC
Yeah.
Band.
Great. Great lineup. Great lineup.
A-
Awesome.
That's an
Absolutely.
awesome lineup, and I will
Yes,
not miss my chance to see all of that, especially this queen right here. I want to
ma'am.
feel what you feel. I want to experience everything. I already know I am just by the lineup, period. But I look forward to seeing you August 2nd.
Thank you. I
I'm coming
appreciate
all
you.
the way from Atlanta, Georgia, baby.
Okay.
It's gonna
Jazzy
be
vibes,
it
jazzy
gonna
vibes gonna bring them jazzy vibes.
that's right. It's gonna be about
And we we
15,000
gonna
out there,
vibe
Lacey.
out. We gonna
Yeah,
vibe
I
out.
teach it always. It's always packed.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Always packed. I mean, it's been a minute since I've been on it, but it's one thing I love about Artesia or Columbus, Mississippi, in that area, Mississippi, they show some mad love every single time. Philadelphia, Mississippi, Columbus, Mississippi. Man, this
The
man love.
Golden Triangle area.
The Golden Triangle. That's
There you
it.
have it. It's about
You know
six
what I look
counties,
at?
six
You know the way
cities.
I look at it. I look at it in the way the they show so much love because the artist could be somewhere else in a major city, but they chose to come to our little town to show up
Right.
and show out for
And
That
us.
then
is the
they
key.
chose the artist. They chose. It's like you have to be chosen as an artist. They somebody like you well enough to even want to call for you
Hello,
This
and
hello.
pick
guy.
you. When I get those calls, it's be like I be so great. I'm never to a point to where it be like, oh yeah, I knew that. No, because God has allowed these people to put you on these people hard. And they done called and they done booked you. Point blank, period. And at that point, you got to be grateful. You see what I'm saying? I'm
Yes,
always looking
ma'am.
for somebody to call me. You can bet
Yes,
me that I
ma'am.
said, oh Lord, they still thinking about me. I ain't got too old and tired and wore out, or I ain't got to a point they done put me on the back burner yet. So I'm like, okay, thank you, Jesus.
Thank you. And long as that phone line stay ringing, baby, that's all the blessings you need.
Yeah, I be praying on them too. I be praying on them. Thank you, God.
Give
He
us
been
your
he been good.
social media handles and or your website and everything, because we about to play this final record. and we're gonna get on out of here. We way over our time.
I
But
told
we've been
y'all,
having
y'all
a
too
great
much.
time.
No, we've been vibing, baby. It ain't nothing about you talk. We having a good time.
Yes.
Well, I'm on all social media, the digital platforms, you know, the TikToks, the Instagram, all of those. And you can definitely, you know, look at the music. You can stream it. You can listen to it. You know, and what else you asked me? It was something else. I can't remember what else. I just went blank just that fast. But at the end of the day, you know, I still want to encourage if it, you know, anybody else out there that's listening or whatever, just keep going. Don't give up on the dreams. I know it may seem a little hard. Sometimes it was very hard for us because we struggled, but we're here. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm here. You know, and I'm
Come
just
on,
grateful.
somebody.
Thank y'all so much for having me because y'all could have picked anybody, but you decided to have little old me on here today. And thank you so much. Shout out to Gita. I love you.
Gita Jones.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Gita
Gita
Jones,
Jones.
man. You gonna always be right here. You ain't got to worry about it. Period.
Absolutely.
But
I
I
love
love
me some Gita Jones.
and shout out to all the other artists. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. I always try to send love and shouts out to every single artist that's out here, just out here grinding. Keep grinding, keep doing your thing. You got this.
And you
Indeed.
heard it from the queen.
Hey, before we get out of here, I would like to see you do Sade's Sweet Taboo over.
You like to see what?
You do Sade's Sweetest Taboo over. I would love to hear you do that.
Oh, for real?
Yes. It was a
I
birthday
can
the
see
other
that.
day. She's
I
one of
can
my
see
favorites.
that.
Yes.
I can see
You'll
that
do
with
for
her
that
groove
record
on.
what
Oh,
Whitney did for Dolly Parton's
See,
record.
look, it's in her head. She's thinking about it right now. Watch.
So keep that in your mind.
I know. I never
Yes.
thought about Sade.
and
Yes.
everybody loves
Come
Sade.
on, everybody loves it.
Everybody
Yes.
loves Sade, but I want
Everybody love them from Sade.
Hey,
And I
every
don't think
and
nobody really remade anything she
No,
had.
because they're
So that would
afraid.
be, and they're afraid or they're not on that level. But she got something.
I never even
She
thought
has
of
her
it. That's a good
own
idea.
lane. That
Yes.
is a good idea. I think you should go on and do that.
Yeah, we can
you know
look
what?
into it.
And you know what? If you could actually take that step and follow Terrence Trent D'Arby and do Wishing Well, you know what I'm saying? Things
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
The- These are the things. I was at a house party the other day, and I started playing all these things, and the whole room gave me the phone for the rest of the evening. They're like, just keep
Really?
playing. And I played Rick James, Mary Jane, like all these different things, and they just took it. I played cold like blooded, and then they're just like, it's like people are like musicians want to hear that don't you
And
know
you
like
saying
ghetto
Terrence
lines stuff like
Trent
that. They want to
D'Arby?
hear it. Yo,
Yes.
people
It
like
that
the
song is
bands are
so
coming back.
dramatic.
Artists are
It's
playing guitar
perfectly
again.
dramatic for an artist like you. You give it a new life. The same thing for Sade's record. That record has reached its peak.
But
You can
nobody's
give it
done it
new
proper.
life
Nobody's
and
done it yet.
extend your career and put yourself in different arenas.
Because
And
you gotta
That's
bring
think
what
back,
about it.
made
bring,
Whitney's
and
career.
The
yes.
range with your voice, for real, you could go anywhere.
Or real quick, or while she's stewing on that, when you do it, if you even just do it as a cover and don't do it as a remake, and you do that video content to it and put
And
it
you
on
put
your
some takes on
platforms, give it to us and let us work it. Watch what happens.
Hey, we could even do a remix with you.
Y'all
Trust me.
better stop
That's what we
playing
doing.
with me.
No, we
And,
serious. We
and,
dead
and,
ass serious.
let me tell you something too, in my opinion, and I don't even know if you heard of it, but I hear her voice and the way her attitude and demeanor is, and it's a good attitude, sister girl, okay?
Thank you,
I
sis.
I hear her on as a answer back to Lick Back by
What?
Anthony
Work
Ward.
Kevin. Yeah.
I've never heard of that one now.
Go look for baby. It's called Lick Back. Cause
Lick back.
he didn't want to feel that.
What?
Okay. And
Lick.
when I tell you I want to write on that thing so bad, I want to ooh, baby, because I got my lick back and I know he felt that. And I'm not talking about him in general, but
Right.
that's what music makes you go there. It makes you think that. And when I listen to that song, I love it so much where it takes me back to a place where it makes me think about that lick back that I got. And I know he felt that. But in his words, he said, I'll leave before I have to feel that.
Wow.
Meaning men can't take what they can dish out.
That is the truth.
I want to write on that so bad. Let me tell you something. I've been writing, and I told him, I said, I'm going to write a answer to that lick back, baby.
Well, we need to come on get it. We need to
get it. But I hear your vocals on that thing so smooth and just talking your shit and just feeling yourself and I just hear that, baby. When you go in there, it ain't no subtleness to this. When you hear it, his name is Anthony Ward. Lick back.
Indeed. Global Audio Forensics in here with Miss Lacey Groove. Salute to everybody that's tapped in and held it down with us. Until next time, peace.
She said I can't understand her when she speak. Child, please, I don't know what she means. Said I'm selfish. Child, please, that's just how I be. When you this fly, it's all about me. She said you can't understand me. Child, please. She said you ain't no good and you never been. You don't care and you never did. I said, baby, that's what it is. Child, please.
The most versatile hip-hop radio station in the world. Phenomenal Radio.